Still, then, as we look at the league table, 2 games left this season, and we sit in our bottom playoff. As you can see, top of the league as well, PSG are on 4 and unbeaten at Ligue winning season. Already won the title, but one more game for them against one of the teams near the bottom of the league. I'm pretty sure to get a completely unbeaten season in Ligue 1. And the second team is also from Paris. A team that finished mid-table last season is now in a they're definitely in a Champions League, but can they possibly finish second? But we're not focused on that. We're focused on the bottom of the table. We have 2 games left. Nantes have 1 game left. And so Lorient have 2 games left. So if you look at Nantes fixtures, they have Auxerre, last game of the season. You are bottom of the league, so we need to win at least one of our games unless they don't beat them. But they've only beat them. Auxerre have only won 2 games all season. So FC Lorient have Toulouse and Lille. Toulouse, who are 5th, fighting for Champions League, Europa League positions. Where's Lille? Am I just being dumb? Lille are 4th. Yeah, I'm just being dumb. And they just beat Nice 5-2. And Nice are mid-table. So, hopefully we'll get a result in that one. But for us, we have Troyes and Lens. Troyes, who are 13th, and Lens, who are 12th. Both not been on great form, but we haven't been on good form either. So, since that last episode, if I click on the right button, doesn't really mean too much, if I'm honest. Since that last episode, 2-0 defeat. We had a 2-2 draw against Rennes, which kind of gave me a little bit of hope. But without that, probably wouldn't have had any hope at all. And then at Paris, fighting for second, as I said, 2-0 defeat against them. And if you look at the league table, goal difference doesn't matter because we've conceded so many goals. Goal difference doesn't even matter at all. So, 2 games to save the season. If it stays as it is, we'll have 1 more relegation playoff. But honestly, I think we need Auxerre to do us a favour. So, to start this, a big double-header of fixtures. Ramos starts in goal, LaSalle, Bacal, Pastor and James with Perez, Bricu, Knight, Rudier, Abati, and Le Guzman. Abati and Le Guzman have been in the media for not scoring and are on goal-scoring dry spells. But to be honest, Taylor isn't scoring either. And Ben Knight has got 1 goal season with an average of 6.59. Might be a bad option, but I'm going to try everything at this point. We have changed to 2 wingers, 2 inside forwards, because honestly, we need goals. I think we might even go on positive to start off the games. So, RC Lens and then Troyes are both at home, so they might give us a slight advantage, but it's going to be a tough ask. Players don't need reminded how big of a game this is. Us in the blue, RC Lens in the yellow and red. Don't know if it's yellow, like a yellowy orange. But as for the league table, we are out just because of the point being the only win this one. Into the second game, we will show you a live league table. Maybe even later in this game, should any of the results change. As also, go 1 up against Strasbourg, that might be a better result that we need. Right, and corner from James as Strasbourg equalised against Auxerre. James cross in. Out to Rudier, shot. Perez into the top corner, 18 minutes in against RC Lens in 2 of the biggest games that Bordeaux have ever had in their career. And we have the person one glitch. But that is a massive goal. Rudier, the Guzman, Perez, just absolute great football. Where has this been all season? Perez, back to Bakil. don't do this silly thing like you did a couple episodes ago. Bricu up to Guzman. Now would be a good time to start scoring. As a shot from distance hits the top corner. Guzman doesn't score for so long. Alright, as it stands, it's us that are going out of the relegation zone and Lorient that are dropping in. Rudier to Bricu. Got a lot of options in the box, doesn't find one though. RC Lens did pick up 3 substitutions at the half-time break. Rudier, Abate, Ben Knight, shot, saved by the keeper. Sorry, counter-attacked by Lens. We have a lot of players back, luckily, including Bikel. Pretty composed defending. This game is so important for us. Not sure what the Lorient score is, but not sure it matters too much. Right. RC Lens on the ball. Bognifo, 54 minutes in. We've been the better side, and we've been a bad omen by setting up defensively. Rudier picks it up. Knight, Guzman under the keeper. Hasn't scored in so long, but when he scores in bunches. Diego Guzman might have been the difference maker between us staying up this season. Still a long way to go. Us and Brest keep fighting for that just above the relegation zone. And still a long way to go, but LaSalle brings that one up. 57 minutes on the clock, and we're doing very well in this first one. Barrero, Bricu to Knight, who did get the assist in that one, so definitely did a good decision. Barty in behind. Referee's flags up anyway. Alright, LaSalle picks up the pieces. Rudier, Bricu, Pastor. We have a lot of players forward. Right. Pastor. Out to James. He's one in behind. Can he get his hat trick? He doesn't quite. Off the bottom of the post, out for a goal kick. He's done nothing in the last 2 months. Come up for a big game and he's almost on his hat trick. Right. Bognifo. I mean, RC Lens and I forgot already who played the second game. It's probably a bit of a dead rubber for them. It's a bigger game for us, so really sitting up for it. Ben Knight finds Leguizamon, goes past one, has time for a shot, probably going wide anyway, but keeps it, tips it out for a corner. Can we get a fourth? Alright, there we are then. Dominant performance against RC Lens. Just look at that, 26 shots to the 9, 14 on target, 2.61 XG. Where has this been all season? 1 game down. Let's look at the live table. 14th. I mean, it's going to be a very bad game if we're going to get relegated this season. But it's our defensive record this season, anything can happen. So, second game of the episode to survive. Hopefully we don't have to play that relegation playoff, because that might be the most nerve-wracking game I've ever played in my life. League table, 1 game left of the season. Final game of the season, we have a sellout for the first time in the save. 30 points for us. Because of goal difference, somehow Brest have a worse goal difference than us. But if Lorient win and we don't, we slip down. But depending on goal difference, it could be Brest as well. But we're in a favourable position. Troy's just 1 position above us and 2 points. And even worse goal difference than us. Wow. Our strikers have just been saving us this season. It's our goal difference that's saving us. Conceded 70 goals this season. Even though Sarah conceded 3 less than us, and then bottom of the league with 15 points. But anyway, Troy's to finish this season tried to ease the expectations on the players, because even I'm stressed at this one. As a quick look at the lineup, it is the same star 11 and bench as the last game. I mean, a 3-0 win, pretty comfortable. I'd love something like that at home. 40,000 Bordeaux fans should be in it. Right. I don't even know what to say now. A win might be enough to secure survival here today due to our superior goal difference. Do this for every single fan out there backing us. 40,000 of them, and some of the players might not even say, I don't know. There's Briku and Leguzamon, who are hang on every single word. I love them too. So then, the big day at home against Troyes, in front of a sellout crowd. Please don't let the fans down. Alright, let's get this league table up. We're not looking at the top of the league. Looking at the bottom. Still same as it was. Right. It takes up a lot of space, but I think it's fine just for today's episode. Rudy A goes past one. Rudy A shot from distance. A little bit tame. Nice to G up the crowd a bit, but not exactly what we need. I mean, keep it 0-0. It's not the worst result. Right, Ramos on the ball to Pastor. Pastor brings it out. I mean, I wouldn't be taking that risk at this point. Bakil, Perez, up to Ben Knight, holds it up, finds Rudier on the opposite side. Rudier up to Abate. Can he break his duck as well? Abate, he does break his duck. It's just Rudier, of course, gets the assist. Abate with the celebration. We had two strikers who didn't score in 2 or 3 months. 2 games on episodes, and they've both scored up to 13th position. Against the 3-4-3 as well. All the stars are aligning. Right, LaSalle wins that one back. LaSalle. I mean, a weird pass, but it comes off. Perez to LaSalle. Back to Bakil. Up to 13th, you can barely see us in the low table. Rudier. Leguizamon. Rudier, left-footed shot. Not quite what we need. I think he just lacked a little bit of composure there. To be honest, don't even blame him. Goal kick from the Troyes goalkeeper. It's going to be a long hour. Bakil wins that one. Sakuna, Larauchi, Abate, just the work rate, wins that one back. That's one of the good things about having on the right-hand side. He tracks back so well. Leguizamon turns. That defender looks huge compared to him. Leguizamon uses agility, shot. I think that hit the side net. Right. Silla to Diaz. Alright, Troyes have the ball now, 13 minutes in. Gilbert, Nicholson, out wide to Larauchi. In behind LaSalle, Sakuna in behind, cross ball, Sa couldn't have been closer to the goal. Hits it. It is 1-1. What does that do to the league table? Troyes, who might even be dragged into a relegation battle themselves, puts us 1 place above the relegation playoff. Right, James with a wide free kick. James crossing, no one really on the end of it. Does have a second opportunity to find someone though. Abate, Briku into the box. Bakil, Pastor. Don't lose it here, guys. LaSalle to Knight. Briku. I don't know how we're doing this. Shot from distance, hits to the keeper, out for a corner. We are just above the relegation zone. Should it go for Lorient? Score. It still wouldn't even be enough. Alright, Larucci, Gilbert, Marco 3 up against Nice, so it doesn't really matter to us. Silla back post, headed down. Silla off the crossbar. Abate, that honestly, with the crossbar between us, being in grave danger. Nicolaisen. Right, breathe. Alright, James to Rudier. Back to James. Infield ball to Perez. Controlled that decently well. Briku out to James again. James to Briku. I don't mind this passing. Perez out to Knight. Abate. Rudier. Shot. Keeper out for the corner. I mean, it would be such a Rudier thing to score. Right, James the corner. Saw away. Out to Abate down the right. Half an hour left to play. Very loose pass. Luckily, James gets in the way of that one. Abate will get this one down under no real pressure. It's under pressure now, though. Abate finds Briku to Rudier. Can he filter Ben Knight? Ben Knight on his left foot, another save by their keeper. Their keeper's been pretty good today, but maybe our shots haven't been quite that good. Alright, Ligue on with a wide free kick. Still no results in this one. Rudier to the box, shot from distance, just over the bar. Goal kick from the Troyes goalkeeper. Still on a 6.8, so probably all lack of finishing rather than him being good. Ben Knight does pick up the loose ball. Abate. Leguizamon's in behind. Can't quite find them. Just finds their keeper. Still no results in the other games. 69 on the clock. Sarr knocks it down to Krastev. Krastev for Troyes. Cuts inside. Shot. That might be a big goal in the relegation race. We have now just the Lorient score saving us from being in the bottom three. Alright, if Lorient get a win in their game, I'm not really sure what happens, but Abate's in behind. Can we get an equaliser at least? Abate goes down, referee doesn't say anything. Briku wins that, Leguizamon can't win it. Briku wins it again. Briku edge of the box. Shot from distance, just breaks to Leguizamon. Leguizamon. I mean, I'm looking at the line official. I think the Troyes players are as well. VAR will check the goal. The most in VAR. I love VAR. 2-2. Troyes are up to 14th. Bordeaux are up to 14th. Equaliser. That is such a massive result. Oh my god. Right. Jabber. Don't concede now. Brest are behind us as well, so that is a very important goal. Adeline to the box for Troyes. Right, Cocard to Silla, trying to break us down. Jobert shot from distance, saved by Ramos. Unconventional, but I don't care how he does it at this point. Just keep him out. And there is full time. Let's look at the league table. We are safe. The fact that we finished 14th after conceding how many goals this season? Oh. Right. Oh. Things didn't go away tonight, but did we stay up? Bordeaux avoid relegation on the final day. Unfortunately for Lorient, Nantes and Auxerre, they will go down. But wow. Jeez, I need to go for a lie down. Right, let's look at the stages. Lorient have that playoff place, so it's not quite too bad for them. They do have one more chance to do it in all seriousness. Goal difference and a point. Brest losing to Stade Riem on the last day helped us out a lot. Lorient didn't beat Lille. And Auxerre beat Nantes as well, so results went our way. We got the draw. We are up. Oh, the fact, like, Leguizamon, it was a bit of a just crazy way where we signed him in the summer and couldn't sign him until January. And I was 6 months loan. In the 17th appearances, he scored 9 goals, and every single one of them 9 goals were important for us to stay up. But look at that. Top of goals and top of assists. Jules Rodier, my favourite player on this save, not just because of his goals and assists, but that has been crazy. So, our first season back in Ligue, and we have saved relegation on the final day, and to be honest, I don't know how, but that is the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next season.